You formed an LLC to protect yourself. You wanted separation between your business assets and your personal assets. You got the piece of paper from the state. You're good, right? Not necessarily. If you've not maintained your LLC, that protection may already be breaking down in ways that might not become clear until a bank, a lawsuit, or the state forces the issue. Trust me, that makes for a bad day at the office. It sounds crazy, but a single missed $100 filing fee, for example, could end up costing you tens of thousands of dollars down the road when it's too late to go back and fix it. In a country with 36.2 million small businesses and where 1 in 3 Americans now have a side hustle, the odds that this issue impacts you are higher than you might think. But people spend more time maintaining their truck, their website, or their social media calendar than they do maintaining the company that is supposed to protect everything. The truth is, forming the LLC is the easy part. Keeping it alive, current, and in good standing is what actually gives you the protection you thought you bought in the first place. Now, this might sound like boring accountant legal jargon, but if you have a small business, I promise you, you'll want to pay close attention here. I'm Mark J. Kohler, CPA, attorney, small business advocate, and the owner of multiple LLCs myself. And for almost 3 decades, I've been helping small business owners navigate these exact problems. In this video, I'm going to break down the LLC mistake that can quietly wreck your protection, put your company out of good standing, and in some cases, even get your business shut down by the state. Your LLC is not a set it and forget it. Let's learn how to take care of your business so it can take care of you. The big mistake, thinking formation was the finish line. A lot of business owners form an LLC, get the approval email from the state, maybe even open a bank account and think, perfect, I'm covered, done. But your LLC was never meant to be a one-time filing. In fact, there's a lot of pieces and parts that go to an LLC filing as well. It's a living legal structure that has to be set up properly and maintained. If you ignore it for 1 or maybe even 2 years, that protection could already be gone or start to crack without you realizing it. That means the real question is not, did I form an LLC? The real question is my LLC still actually protecting me today? That is a completely different question. And here's the question most people don't ask until something has already gone wrong and where the biggest surprise usually happens. Is my LLC in good standing? And the reason why you ask that is your state typically requires some type of renewal, report, fee, or update to keep the company active, to keep it in good standing. If that does not get done, your entity can fall out of good standing and be administratively dissolved. And from there, things can even snowball further into late fees, penalties, suspension, and a lot of costs to get it back up and going. Let me give a couple of examples that might drive this home. You go to the bank for a line of credit for your business. You're trying to close on a rental property and need a loan. You need a certificate of good standing because you're registering in another state. All of a sudden, you're getting audited by the IRS or the state tax commission. And suddenly you find out your LLC has been delinquent for 18 months. Now, instead of moving forward with your transaction or audit, getting out of hot water, you've got back filings, reinstatement fees, delays, state notices, a mess you did not see coming. And that is why I tell people all the time, you may not find out your LLC is a problem until the exact moment you need it most. Now, let's say your annual renewal fee is $100, pretty much average around the country. Missing it might turn into $100 plus late fees, plus reinstatement costs, plus the lost time on the transaction that could be tens of thousands of dollars because you missed a deal. That is not a paperwork problem. That is a business problem. And this has happened to me. I own a law firm, and I've had problems with the entities that should have been kept in good standing. So years ago, I set up a whole division of our law firm, an entire company now, that all it does is maintain clients' companies. It maintains my companies. It's called Main Street Business Services. It does our annual minutes. It makes sure the fee is paid to the state and renewed properly. It keeps the corporate book in good standing. I even use it for privacy planning. I don't want my home address on my LLC, or I don't want to be the registered agent. I let Main Street Business Services do that. This company exists entirely to fix most of the issues I'm talking about in this video, often for less than $200 a year, just to have that company maintenance taken care of. And we're talking about ironclad documents you can even use in an audit to give you all the write-offs you thought you were going to get. It's called an accountable plan. But for those of you who still have some questions, let's keep talking about it. Your LLC needs real records, not just articles of organization. One of the biggest myths online is that an LLC is just one sheet of paper from the state. often one that you set up on a website in just a few minutes. Now that's kind of true, but it's only part of the equation. Think about maybe when you went to prom. You bought your tickets and got a date. You're good to go? No, maybe you need a tux, a corsage, some dinner reservations, right? The list goes on. It's kind of like an LLC. That one sheet of paper is only the start. At a minimum, you should be thinking about the operating agreement, the initial minutes that are going to turn into your annual minutes, any written resolutions, the accountable plan I referenced, the membership certificates, who owns the company, that's got to be documented. And then an EIN, electronic identification number application, an SS4, and all the pieces and parts to go to the bank and make sure it looks pretty. Yeah, it's a little more than one sheet of paper, right? And why does this matter? It's because you are setting up an official entity that's supposed to protect you in court, protect you in an audit, show a lender that you're legit. It's respecting this LLC that you're asking other people to respect. And here's the simple principle. If you treat the LLC like a real separate business, it helps you look like a real separate business. Other people will treat it like a real separate business. If you just treat it like a random entity with not even a bank account and respecting the corporate veil, then you have really no respect at all. And this is even more important if you're going to enter some transactions like bringing on a partner, buying equipment, taking on debt, and then electing S corporation status. These are all official company actions that need to have a paper trail. Most business owners do not lose protection because they had evil intent. They lose protection because they were sloppy. And that leads to the next weak spot. Your registered agent cannot be an afterthought. The registered agent is not a throwaway line on the state form. It's the official contact point for legal and government notices. That could include lawsuit notice, a civil action, criminal action, state compliance notices, tax mail, court summons, wage garnishments, filing reminders. In other words, it's not just junk mail. This is one category of mail where missing one envelope could create all sorts of penalties or even default judgments. Let's say you move, or you used a friend's home address for your company address, or you listed an old office. Your registered agent service expired because you didn't replace it. Now legal notices are going somewhere you didn't even monitor. And that's how people get blindsided. They have the wrong address on their company. And then we have to ask, do you even want your address on it? That's going to create privacy issues. So when you choose your registered agent and your registered agent address using a third party where you know there's some privacy and someone actually opening the mail and letting you know there's maybe a problem, oh my gosh, that's half the battle. And having the right registered agent can give you that privacy and protect you if there's mail that you need to receive. Now, here's another fallacy. You may not be using that LLC that you set up years ago. But well, this is great news, Mark, because that LLC died on its own. Not necessarily. And I see this constantly. Some states don't let LLCs die. Others will automatically kill them if you don't keep them updated. It's a grab bag here. This could be a problem. Let's say you had a side hustle or an old rental or a failed partnership or a business idea that you abandoned. You stopped operating the LLC, so you thought the LLC was over. Well, in your state, that doesn't mean anything at all. If you didn't actively dissolve the LLC, it's still there and could be racking up fees to surprise you later. It could actually create annual reports you missed filing and penalties for those, state fees, tax notices, compliance obligations. The headaches later start when you didn't realize the LLC was dissolved because you just ignored it. Ignoring that old LLC doesn't mean it's going to go away. You have to effectively close it. This is, again, something that I faced personally. I was a brand new lawyer and thought, I'll set up my own LLC for this or an entity for that, and then quit using it, so I thought it would just go away. Well, come to find out, I ended up with overdue penalties because I didn't take active action to close it. So when I set up my company, Main Street Business Services, I made sure that we offered that service as well. Cleaning up entities, making sure they're properly registered every year, and dissolving entities that needed to be dissolved. One of the states where this is terrible is California. That $800 annual fee for an LLC, well, if you don't dissolve that LLC, that $800 every year racks up. And obviously that can add up into the thousands. Now you have back taxes and compliance issues for an entity you thought was dead. This is why cleanup matters. I have a team of paralegals that literally are assigned company cleanups because some client set up an entity with one sheet of paper and now needs it cleaned up so it's in good standing, and other clients want it cleaned up so they can dissolve it. See, sometimes the right move is maintenance. Other times the right move is amendment. Other times it's dissolution. But doing nothing is always the worst option. So here's what business owners should be doing every year. If you have an LLC that you created in the past or a corporation, I want you to be thinking through this checklist at least once a year. Is this entity still in good standing? Do I still need this entity? And is that entity in good standing? Who's my registered agent? And what's the address for my LLC? Are my annual minutes up to date? And the resolutions for tax purposes? Is the ownership correct and the manager correct? And what's the address for the company, not just the registered agent? Have the officers of the corporation changed? Do I have a good operating agreement signed by the right people, or bylaws that should have been signed for the corporation? And this isn't busy work. This is the maintenance of a legal shield around your business, which means it's a legal shield around your personal property. Again, people spend more time maintaining their truck or their website or their calendar rather than maintaining the company they thought was going to protect everything. Your LLC can be an incredible tool. It can also be a liability. See, it can provide asset protection, legitimacy, tax planning strategies, better contracts and agreements. But if you don't maintain it, then it can be creating liability, penalties, registration fees, taxes. We don't want that. See, respecting it is a lot cheaper than reforming it. So if you formed an LLC or a corporation years ago and have not asked those questions or even looked at it since, this is your reminder. Your LLC is not a trophy on the shelf. It's a document in a drawer or a PDF in a folder on your laptop. It's this legal tool that you have to stay current with, stay organized, keep it in good standing. And if you want to actually protect you, you've got to take those types of action. And that's the big takeaway here. The mistake that gets businesses into trouble is not usually forming the wrong LLC. It's forgetting that the LLC needs ongoing maintenance, and it's got to be formed with the right pieces and parts. If you want help getting your entity cleaned up, back on track, or even dissolved, please check out Main Street Business Services below. Our team helps business owners stay current, organized, and protected with affordable rates and incredible customer service. Whether it's annual filings, company minutes, compliance monitoring, registered agent services, and more, Main Street Business Services can take care of you. The pricing is geared towards small business owners, not huge mega corporations with hundreds of thousands of dollars to burn, because we believe in Main Street America, Main Street small business owners who are trying to focus on living their American dream. Please check out the link below where you can learn more and get started today. And if this video was helpful, hit like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss future strategies that are all built to help you protect and grow your business the right way. My name is Mark J. Kohler. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.